Rated M for mature.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out?
Lucky for us, they don't seem to hunt
All doing. The World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times?
The warm sand of elsewhere is far away from here.
I didn't say anything about giving up. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? I want to help you, Dragonborn. And I will. But I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tullius are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Do you think they will sit idle while the dragon is slaughtering my men and burning my city? No. I can't risk weakening the city while we are under the threat of enemy attack. Sorry.
I would rather be that cold elsewhere.
Then I would be glad to help you with your mad dragon-trapping scheme. But getting both sides to agree to a truce will be difficult at this point. The bitterness has gone too deep. What of the Greybeards? They are respected by all Nords. High Hrothgar is neutral territory. If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council, then maybe Ulfric and Tullius would have to listen.
Nords are so serious about
Aye, Dragonborn.
so many.
Maybe you can stop the dragons and this war into the bargain.
Only thieves and smugglers.
Now, if you don't mind, I've got a city to keep.
Let us hope that if there are dragons, there are only a few, and they are not too foul-tempered. If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming. Or I might not. We will see.
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him?
In every part of Skyrim, there is talk.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
We are not known as mages, so just
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us.
guards the others.
Wind, guide you.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on something. I have to wonder. Does the What do you need?
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
They were just invisible and very...
Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
With target practice. One learns best.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons. You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a truce under these conditions. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do.
Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons. Hey, watch out! Lands warmly, always.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Give us a straight answer.
He's a true lord. He'll come around. Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want? I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Dragons will never go.
Alduin,
They were just
the world eater of song and legend. If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
A word of advice, my friend.
Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. Do you know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
The dragons are the most fearsome. Lucky for us, they don't seem to hunt along the roads.
And so we meet again. But this time I know who and what you really are.
Something strange happens to Khajiit when they arrive in Skyrim.
If you can arrange an end to the fighting, Dragon's Reach is at your disposal.
Is everyone here? Let's get this started.
I'm here because it's required of me. But there's nothing to be gained by talking to that murderer.
I'm glad I finally got a chance to see this place.
Let us hope that if there are dragons, there are only a few, and they are not too foul-tempered.
When has any good ever come from talking to the Empire?
I would rather be that.
I never thought I'd ever willingly stand in the same room with Tullius again. At least not without a in my hand.
I hope you will find a warmer welcome in your travels than we have found in ours. Elsewhere is an arid land of deserts and rocky canyons.
Now that
where the sun
everyone is
shines
here,
warmly.
please take your seats. So
There
we
is
can
much
begin.
for Gisargo to be sure of. We
I
can do
hope
it.
that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
You are taking us somewhere warm, I trust.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial
I
delegation.
hear you found some thing in
I
Sargo.
bring to this council.
I think it could help maybe a
Please.
powerful mage.
If we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere.
The wise trader
Perhaps this
finds the
would be a
best
good time
opportunities.
to get the
Even if he
Dragonborns
must
in
travel
first.
far to find them.
By Izmir's beard. The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
All this talk of dragons returning to the world makes me more than a little nervous.
I'm glad we agree on this.
This Khajiit guards
Very
the
well,
others.
Alfric.
Khajiit guards your back.
The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Ha! Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor.
Just take it.
Unlike your Imperial friends here.
You're lucky I respect the Greybeard's counsel,
In every part
Galmar.
of Skyrim, there
Legate,
is talk of
we
dragon
represent
sightings.
the Emperor
It
here.
is no coincidence.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon.
The longer we travel the roads of
There's nothing
Skyrim,
else
the
to
more
talk
empty
about.
this land seems.
The Empire's finally ready to
I
renounce
admit,
the
the
unjust
dragons
claim
are a
to rule over
concern,
the free people
but
of
we can
Skyrim.
avoid them if we do not stay in one place for too
We're
long.
here to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I
Khajiit guards
consider
your
even
back.
talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to
Gisargo
make
will go
speeches, or
wherever
can we
he
get
can
down
to
to
learn more.
business?
Oblivion itself
Yes,
if need be.
let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I
May
ask
your
that
road
you
lead
all
you
respect
to
the
one
spirit
side.
of High Hrothgar.
Going to start
Do your
keeping
best
knife in my boot.
to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Skyrim could not be
Yes,
more different
let's
from
get down to
elsewhere.
it.
But magic,
We want control of
magic is the
Markarth.
same no matter
That's
where
our
you go.
price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General,
I'll
this is
handle this.
outrageous.
All
You
this
can't be
talk of
taking this
dragons
demand
returning to the
seriously.
world makes
I
me
thought we
more
were
than
here to
little
discuss
nervous.
a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it.
Wise trader finds the
Ulfric,
best
you can't
opportunities,
seriously expect
even
us
if
to
he
give
must
up
travel
Markarth
far
and
to
negotiate.
find them.
You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle. Is that it?
Khajiit are not known as mages,
Sure, Jarl
so Jezargo has
Ulfric
much
does
to
not
prove.
expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Have no love for us. They look
Wait,
upon us and see
General,
only
you don't intend to
thieves
just
and
hand over
smugglers.
Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the
We are
Empire
far from
repays us
home,
for our loyalty?
and this is a cold,
Enough.
hard land.
First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time.
I would
You
rather
are
be
a
back
traitor
home
to the
than
Empire
elsewhere,
and deserve
but I
a
have
traitor's
no choice.
death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
The dragons are the most fearsome.
The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil and threatened Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything better.
Dragons were never gone. They were just
You disappoint me,
invisible
Dragonborn.
and very,
I accepted
very
your
quiet.
invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all. I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the
Let us hope
Empire,
that
and you
there are
know it.
dragons. There are
But you're
only a
willing
few,
to
and they are
sacrifice
not
thousands
our
for your
emperor.
own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth
Get
nothing.
myself an ice.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements?
They're nervous.
Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine?
In
If
every
so,
part
I
of
advise you to tell
Skyrim,
him
there
to
is
watch
talk
his
of
tongue.
dragon sightings. It is no
He is with
coincidence.
me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you
A word of
understand what the
advice, my
return of the
friend.
dragons
Do
means?
not mix gambling and
Alduin has returned.
together,
The
they will
world
empty your
eater.
pockets
Even
of
now
every
he
cent.
devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more
We are far
powerful
from
with
home,
every
and
soldier
this is a
slain in your
cold,
pointless
hard
war.
land.
Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but
won't
this
say
dragon
the
situation
Bellswear is
has
far
gotten
away
out of
from
hand.
here.
If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that.
Dragons were never gone. They were just
Now,
invisible.
back to the matter at hand.
Very, very
You know
quiet.
as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Damn imperial arrogance.
Jezargo has worked
Let's
hard
hear
on
it.
learning new spells.
We want compensation for the massacre at Carthwaite.
This will make Jezargo stand
You
out as
slaughtered
an
the very
age.
people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Take it and go.
Damned imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation.
This
for
is
your
our
butchery.
homeland, Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war
Something
is on
strange
your
happens to
head.
Khajiit when they arrive in Skyrim.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say?
Nords are so serious about beards.
Well said.
So many beards.
You'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
Getting this out.
Seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to
A wise
Ulfric's
trader
forces.
finds the best
Jarl Ingvar will
opportunities,
step down,
even if
and
he must
Thangor
travel far
Silverbloods
to
will
find
become
them.
the Jarl of Markarth.
This Khajiit
Stormcloaks
guards
will
the
withdraw
others.
from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access.
I admit, the dragons
Jarl
are a
Leila
concern,
Lawgiver
but
will
we can
step
avoid
down,
them if we do not stay in
and
one place
Maven
for too long.
Blackfire will become the Jarl of Riften. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Carthwaite.
Khajiit guards your back.
You both agree to this?
The sons
Elsewhere
of
is an
Skyrim
arid
will
land
live
of
up their
deserts
regions,
and
as
rocky
long as the
canyons
Imperials
where the sun
hold the
shines
land.
warmly.
What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to
May
your
your road
liking?
lead you to warm
Speak up!
sands.
I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a
These
good friend
Nords
to
have no
Skyrim.
love for us.
I continue to
They
trust
look
that you
upon
will
us
do
and
your
see only
utmost to
thieves
safeguard
and
our interests.
smugglers.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty.
The warm
The
sand
Empire
of
can
Elsewhere
live with
is
these
far
terms,
away
yes,
from here.
for a temporary truce, until
I
the
hope you
dragon
will
menace
find
is
a
dealt
warmer
with.
welcome in your
After
travels
that,
than we
Ulfric,
have found
there
in
will
ours.
be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgrove, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan.
Jazargo will
Yes,
go wherever he
ready
can
to do my part.
Oblivion
Just say the
itself
word,
is maybe.
and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure the dragon's reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
You are taking us...
I believe I can be there, dear. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temple, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the Blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up. Don't you see? The names of dragons are always 3 words in power. Shouts. By calling the dragon with a voice, he will hear you wherever he might be. He's not compelled to, but dragons are prideful by nature and loath to refuse a challenge. Your voice in particular is likely to intrigue this dragon after your victory over Alduin. I think it's very likely that he will be unable to resist investigating your call. Ah, indeed. I'm no master of voice, like these worthy gentlemen, but it is written here in this scroll. Od Avin, winged snow hunter.
There's one more. Jazargo has much to prove.
We know it.
We can do it. Just give us a chance. In every part of Skyrim, there is talk of dragon sightings. It is no coincidence.
I'm the commander of the guard here in White.
May the gods watch over your battle. As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part. I'm putting my city in your hands.
I would rather be back home in Elsewhere, but I have little choice.
We're ready when you are. Plan for luring a dragon here.
The wise trader finds the best opportunities, even if he must travel far to find them. May your road let us hope that if there are dragons...
Drunviki Dovahkiin. Ah, I forget. You do not have the Dova speech. My eagerness to meet you in battle was my undoing, Dovahkiin. I salute your, low cunning in devising such a Gramin Dol stratagem. Zu'ubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself.
I admit,
Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course. Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesure, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midoven avarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free?
Dragons were never gone. They were just invisible.
Ah, well, Croesus, there is one detail about Skuldafn I neglected to mention.
May your road lead you...
Only this. You have the Thuum of a Dova, but without the wings of one, you will never set foot in Skuldafn. Of course, I could fly you there, but not while imprisoned like this.
In every part of Skyrim, there is talk of dragon sightings. It is no coincidence.
Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you can trust me. Zuni Tarudis. Alduin has proven himself unworthy to rule. I go my own way now.
Just give us a chance.
Free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
That's the yellow. Just take it and go.
I can't work.
Dini dein Rufe Astral.
All this talk of dragons is turning makes me a little nervous. Why do soldiers bother with target practice? One that's best by keeping real.
Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Zuk Brit Oth. I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase.
The Khajiit are not known as mages.
Amativ,
As much to prove.
Mubokotin Stinselok.
Make Kinneret guard while you pass through the dragons.
This is as far as I can take you. Griffworth Akrin. I will look for your return, or Alduin's. Alduin Saran Hinsilko Solid.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed veil, but vain is all courage against the peril that guards the way. Near Giant's Gap, in the gloom before dawn, we marched unsuspecting into the Imperial's trap. Then we stood and fought, our shield wall defending, until by dawn's light, the Legion's ranks wavered. But I never knew if Night's End brought victory, a swift flying arrow to Sovngarde carried me. I do not know, but none have passed through. Alduin, his hunger insatiable, hunts the lost souls snared within this shadowed valley. Can you lead the way to where Shore's Hall waits, beckoning us on to welcome long sought? Don't you know? What drew you here? Surely your dreams showed you the way. The Hall of Valor, where heroes wait to follow Shore to the final battle. I saw it fair when first I trod this long-sought path. The pain and fear vanished, dreamlike, and a vision beckoned. Shore's Hall, shimmering across the clouded veil, but quenched was hope by the shrouding mist. My mind is darkened. I've lost the way, and wander blindly. Hurry, before Alduin your life devours. Bring word to Shore's Hall of our hard fate. Beware, the World Eater waits within the mist. There is no escape. Courage is useless.
What brings you, Wayfarer Grim? A wander here in Sovngarde, Soul's End. Shore's gift to honor dead. I am soon, shield thing to Shore. The whalebone bridge he bade me guard, and winnow all those souls whose heroic end sent them here to Shore's lofty hall. Where welcome well earned awaits those I judge fit to join that fellowship of honor. No shade are you, as usually here passes, but living, ye dare the land of the dead. By what right do you request entry? Ah. It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the Dragonlight. Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. Fools! You fought well. We find you worthy. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May Shore's favor follow you, and your end. Shore's favor.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim.
At long last, Alduin's doom is now ours to seal. Just speak the word, and with high hearts, we'll hasten forth to smite the worm wherever he lurks.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
Eyes of Shore upon you this day. Defeat Alduin, destroy the soul snare.
We cannot fight the foe in this mist.
Clear skies! Combine our shouts! Again!
Again! Together!
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
Again! And we break his grim hold over Shore's realm and redeem it for eternity!
The endless weight gives way to battle. Alduin's doom.
They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever. But your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, I may welcome you again with glad friendship and bid you join the blessed feasting.
All hail the Dragonborn! Hail him with great praise!
When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Return now to Nirn, with this rich boon from Shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
No, I am not happy. Alduin was once the crown of our father Akatosh's creation. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz ach ochma. He was my brother once. This world will never be the same. Perhaps. At least it will continue to exist. Greek Lochlein. And, as you told me once, the next world will have to take care of itself. Funilos. Even I cannot see past time's ending. But I forget myself. Crosis. Solos midfadon. Melancholy is an easy trap for a Dova to fall into. You have won a mighty victory. Shahroch Kongrach. One that will echo through all the ages of this world for those who have eyes to see. Savor your triumph, Dovahkiin. This is not the last of what you will write upon the currents of time. I feel younger than I am. Without Alduin's lordship, they may yet bow to the Vavzen, brightness of my food. Willing or no, they will hear it. Fare thee well, Dovahkiin. I wish the Old One luck in his quest. But I doubt many will wish to exchange Alduin's lordship for the tyranny of Paarthurnax's way of the voice. As for you've proven your mastery twice over, Thuri Dovahkiin. I gladly acknowledge the power of your Thum. Zu Odaving. Call me when you have need.